get ready as these drivers are prepared to mash the pedal for the Celebration of America 300. On the outside, it's the 32 of Brandon Barker. Barker poked the nose out in front early, but Austin Terrace on the inside will lead lap 1. Now Derek Griffith trying to muscle his way around the lap car of Clark as Renfrew starts to pull away. Griffith will go to the outside. He is in second. 63 Salemi, they're side by side for fourth between Rowe and St. Clair. 3 wide in the middle of the pack. Tom Abley Jr. on the outside in the 32 CT. He's a lap down, but he is flying, trying to slice his way through and at least position himself for a free pass. 3 wide behind him as well. Ben Rowe and Joey Dwyer split Curate. Curate out of shape, hangs on. 4 wide down the back straightaway. Everyone trying to get what they can while the getting is good. There's still 3 wide through turns 1 and 2. Here comes Dwyer to the high side. Dwyer worked the high side for so many laps last time. Gonna work it here some more. Joey Dwyer running strong in the 73D. Joey Dwyer has second. Joey Dwyer wants the lead. Here comes Joey on the outside. New leader at the stripe. Pace car is in. We are back underway. Jimmy Renfrew tried to get the jump there, and he does put a wheel up entering turn 3. Jimmy Renfrew Jr. asserts himself and takes the point back. What a move by Jimmy Renfrew Jr. outgunning the inaugural COA 300 winner. Dwyer back to second, and Kyle Busch trying to unlap himself the old-fashioned way on the outside. Joey Dwyer trying to take the lead back in the 73D. Took a few laps for the car to come in, but he is back at it on the outside. Coming to the line, Joey Dwyer back out in front. Look out of turn 4. Brandon Varney and Mike Scorzelli are around. Varney and Scorzelli loop it with 122 laps complete in this one. Make it 123 under the score forward system. And it looks like the free pass on this caution is going to be the 51 of Kyle Busch. Jimmy Renfrew Jr. now just 1 car separating him from the second place man, Johnny Clark. Derek Griffith wanted 4th on the outside, but instead he's going to give up 5th. Trouble on the front straightaway. Scorzelli around in the 18. Scorzelli gets a refire, but the caution is out here at Oxford with 54 laps to go. Your leader, Jimmy Renfrew Jr., picks up the pace and takes the green. Jimmy Renfrew Jr., your leader. Garrett Hall up the inside in the 94. Garrett Hall is through, and he takes over the lead. From last to first for the 2nd year in a row, Garrett Hall on top here at Oxford. They're 3 wide behind him. Johnny Clark to the inside of Silas Ripley and Dave Farrington. Austin Terrace trying to find room to work. Mike Rowe in trouble in the 24. Mike Rowe gals it up. Look out, Kyle Salemi around. Salemi around. Tom Abley spins in the cluster. Mike Rowe off the top, and the yellow is back out. Joey Dwyer on a mission. Gets underneath Derek Griffith in turn 3. Joey Dwyer back up to second. Your pole sitter, Austin Terrace, back up to the 3rd spot. Sends Clark back to 4th. Brandon Barker trying to enter the fray in the 32. Looks to the inside of Clark in 3 and 4. Oh, Terrace and Rowe touch. Terrace and Rowe get together. Rowe slides up the track. We got trouble in turn 3. Tom Abley Jr. is around. Slow pace through 3 and 4. Now they pick it up. The green flag finally waves. Hall and Dwyram were trying to outsmart each other on that restart, and it's Garrett Hall with the lead in the 94. Austin Terrace in the Ford Power number 29 has a wheel outside Joey Dwyram. The pole sitter trying to take it back in the 29, looking for second. Austin Terrace on the charge. Draws even. Look out for the lap traffic. They split it nicely. Austin Terrace out of Gray, Maine, looking for second, looking for the lead. Garrett Hall hanging on by his fingernails. Austin Terrace on the outside. Joey Dwyram on the bottom. 10 laps to go at the line. Austin Terrace had a wheel outside of on the front straightaway. Garrett Hall, though, pulls back ahead. 3 cars going at it, and the 32 of Brandon Barker closing in. Dwyram drops back a little bit. Some sparks off the 94 Garrett Hall, but he holds the lead. Garrett Hall, less than 5 laps away from completing the last to first charge. Joey Dwyram puts a fender back up for the second position. They are starting to close on this traffic. Could it end up being a factor after all? Trouble on the back straightaway, right in front of the leaders. Scorzelli loops it. We are going to stay green. Scorzelli gets it refired. Next time is going to be 2 laps to go. Garrett Hall with the 24 of Mike Rowe dead ahead. Hall to the outside. Garrett Hall clears Mike Rowe. Joey Dwyram trying to do the same. When they get back, it'll be one more time around for the 94 of Garrett Hall. Look out off of turn 4. Mike Rowe gets into Austin Terrace. Terrace backs up against the wall and the yellow is out. Garrett Hall and Joey Dwyram get to re-rack and do it one more time. As Austin's Terrace finally pulling away right into Mike Rowe. Well, if there were any questions, folks, that answers them. Pace car is in. Take a deep breath and hold it for about 20 seconds. Hall and Dwyram, 1 lap, green flag. Dwyram with the nose up in turn 1, but Garrett Hall right back at it. They're coming to the checker flag. Garrett Hall on the inside. Joey Dwyram on the outside. At the stripe, 20,000 goes to Garrett Hall. Joey Dwyram in second, then Brandon Barker, Johnny Clark, and Trevor Sanborn.